LeBron's wife is someone he's known since high school. Pretty lady, but she's not like a Instagram model or whatever else.
And Steph Curry's relationship, which salute to both of those are the rarities. Half of these niggas is knocking up straight up smuts off the ground. Let's keep it a beam, man.
Right.
And some of them end up marrying them, get jugged up, child support, all type of stuff, and try it again. Come on. Like, again, in those fields of entertainment, we don't see...
But you don't see
we don't see marrying across.
But
at least social
the people that are actually at the top. I mean, even Michael Jordan, he got divorced from his long-term wife and he got married again to that Spanish girl who he's been with ever since. Like,
what was she doing? See, that's not a compliment.
Well, you don't know.
Nigga, I'm making every sneakers on everybody's feet. What is she making? She wasn't with that nigga shooting in the gym.
Right.
So there is no equal for like a Michael Jordan. You know what I mean? I think that's what I'm saying. Jay and Beyonce.
I think there's no emotional equal. Like, this is someone who he enjoys spending time with, who he likes to do things with, who he likes talking to, who he respects their opinion, and so forth. And if you're sitting there, I mean, listen, man, like,
but that's where I separated them.
I've easily, let me see, like, I've dated hundreds of women. Hundreds because at one point I'm like, okay, look, I'm taking this dating thing like a job. Like, I remember in my building when I lived in Jersey, I was like, the doorman, I was like, you're the king of this building. Every night there's a different girl coming in. Like, I was really looking for somebody. But in the process, I had nightmares. I had women chasing my car. I had women like threatening me. I almost lost my life once fucking with this one girl. Like it was just, whatever. Guys jumping in through the window. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, I've had so many disasters along the way, but that goes with dating and constantly rotating new people into your life constantly over and over again. You don't know who the hell these people are. Yes, they look good. And yes, the sex is cool. And yes, the first couple of dates are a lot of fun, but you don't know who this person is. You mean they're representative. And if you constantly keep rotating new humans into your life over and over and over again, as opposed to having one person that you know who they are character-wise, you are going to progress faster in life.
I definitely believe in that.
Most of my progress in life happened during relationship times, not during single times.
Facts.
Seriously.
I agree with you. I agree with you. I mean, again,
I'm a relationship guy.
I think the marriage thing is I'm just not into the institution of marriage. But
in terms
of,
Were your parents married?
Yeah, they were. They divorced. You know what I mean?
After how long?
Probably like 10 or 15 years. I don't even know how long.
Hey, man, that's a good run. 10 or 15 years is a lot. They had children. They raised the children. Look how you turned out. You may not have turned out that way if you had a single mom. Seriously.
Listen,
I don't know your family, so I'm just talking.
Yeah, but again, for me, marriages these days, man, hey, like a lot of things that used to happen back in the day, man, like we have to adjust. And I don't think marriage is or the institution really means the same anymore. I do think it's obviously important.
You're speaking from an outsider.
Huh?
You're speaking from an outsider. You've never been married.
Well, I mean, the majority of them are failing.
You've never been married.
The majority of them are failing, Vlad.
Here's the difference between marriage.
Vlad, you would never jump out of a plane if it say, 70% of the people who jump die. Like, come on, Vlad. Yo, the percentage
you don't
on
die
divorce,
when you get divorced. You part ways. But I'll tell you this: there's a different level of responsibility when you're married with someone. You have joint bank accounts, you have children, everything else like that, as opposed to someone that you're dating. Whoever you're dating right now, if she farts too loud in the car, you could say, I'm done, it's over, I'm never going to see you again, I'm going to block you, and I can never have any sort of interaction with you ever again. When you and that person have a joint bank account, have a house together, have kids together, have a long history together, it makes people want to work things out a little bit more. Like, okay, yes, I'm mad at you and you're pissing me off and what you did was over the edge, but I can't just walk away. There's a process that's involved. You know what I'm saying? And that makes both people say, okay, well, let's at least try to work it out. Let's maybe go to counseling. Let's just take a little bit of time and cool off and so forth, which when you're dating somebody, it's just not even there. So yes, a lot of marriages do fall apart, but I bet you those marriages last longer than if they were just boyfriend, girlfriend. And sometimes, man, like, you have to be appreciative for however long the marriage lasts. Yes, your parents divorced after a certain time, but they had beautiful kids. The kids came to America, and I don't know how your siblings did, but you became a multimillionaire.
Vlad,
So
listen, yo, I've told every woman I've ever been with this, man. I don't sign a motherfucking contract without my lawyer being present. If you think I'm finna get, that's a contract to me.
It's called the prenuptial.
Listen, I don't think. First of all, people don't even believe in God no more. Like we living on hell on earth right now, man. We living in the last of days. You know, marriage made sense when it was really under the covenant of God. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, I don't know about that.
Like people ain't really with that no more.
I'm not co-signing.
So because people ain't with that no more, I look at it just like a contract and a business deal that is supposed to affirm a love that should be there. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't think there's any type of, you know, at least benefit. I'm not saying there's no benefits to it, but no benefits that I would like desperately need to do it. So it's like,
so you're planning on having kids with a baby mother. You are planning to have baby mothers in your future. This is what you're saying?
I didn't say mothers. I said mother. You get what I mean? Yeah.
Well, but your baby mother, you're not married to her. You technically could. You feel free to have other kids.
No. So
unless you get a vasectomy.
Me personally, I would like and I think most people, like, you would want to have the mother of your child mother all your kids.
Exactly. Yeah, but if you're not married to her, it probably won't go that way.
So, yeah.
You know what I mean? Boosie even said.
These days, marriage is a piece of paper.
Boosie said his one regret was that he didn't have all his kids with one woman.
I remember you did some red carpet interview, and they said, do you have any regrets? And you said, well, I wish I had done skeeting all these different women.
Right.
I wish you just had kids with one woman.
Right.
Which they used to do back in the day. I mean, how many Jacksons?
I wish it was like the old days.
You know, like the Jacksons was what, 7, 8 kids?
Man, my mama them had 9.
Yeah.
My other grandma had 8, you know?
Yeah.
That's just how it was back then. It's just, you know.
Yeah, no, that's...
T.K. Kirkland told me the exact same thing, and he has like 8 or 9 kids.
Yo, I'm going to keep it up.
All with different women. Like, every one of his baby mothers is different.
Yo, I do not want to go out like young boy and them niggas. I don't want to have like 8.
It's insane.
Yo, dealing with one woman is ridiculous. Dealing with
look at Nick Cannon. Do you think Nick Cannon is happy about his situation?
He be making his commercials now. He be looking happy. I don't know if he really happy.
Listen, regardless, those kids that are being raised in all these different households with all these different mothers in different cities and everything else like that, it's not an ideal situation. And they're not going to come out as well adjusted as someone who lives in a house with both parents like you did and how I did.